Welcome to Rhode Island Heritage Month's first virtual celebration. The Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission has offered a free, family-friendly festival for 41 years that has allowed people from all over the state an opportunity to partake in various cultures and traditions through art, dance, and musical performances. During these unprecedented times, we are excited to be able to virtually showcase the rich cultural histories and talents of Rhode Islanders for you today and every Saturday during September. I'm pleased to introduce to you Kobi Dennis, a lifelong community activist and the Diversity and Inclusion Director of the YMCA of Greater Providence as our virtual celebrations host. Kobi, take it away.
Thanks, Paul. Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Rhode Island Heritage Month's first virtual celebration. As Paul said, Rhode Island's Heritage Festival is a fun-filled day that takes place annually every September, where hundreds of Rhode Islanders come out to travel the world in one day. Due to COVID-19, this year we decided to bring the festival to you. Each Saturday, we will be showcasing cultural groups, performances, crafts, and even some cooking from around the world. First up, please welcome Ahlyha Nicole Bright, a fearless 14-year-old singer who will be singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose the stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We are off to a great start. We are pleased to have this next group after a long hiatus from the Rhode Island Heritage Festival. The Eastern Medicine Singers are an Algonquin drum group from Providence, Rhode Island. They are dedicated to keeping the Eastern Woodlands American Indian culture alive. At the festival, we have fellow Rhode Islanders representing an array of different cultures. Besides performances, we have informational tables set up where you can learn about different cultures and purchase cultural items. Next up, Smruti Gupta from the Indian Association of Rhode Island, giving a brief overview of this association that serves over 3,000 families of Indian origin living in Rhode Island and in the surrounding communities.
Namaste. I'm Smriti Gupta, Secretary, India Association of Rhode Island. India has very diverse culture and traditions. So in 1970, IARI was formed to bind such diverse Indian group in harmony while preserving and fostering our cultural heritage. We offer round-the-year events that caters different groups of our community. Our kickstart event of the year is Mahatma Gandhi Day, where kids narrate the essays while understanding the significance of non-violence and truth. We offer Senior Citizens Day to educate elders on elder care and advocacy. We offer immigration sessions as Q&A to address the various queries related to this topic, also offering the visa stamping facility as consulate at doorstep. All complimentary services to our community. Our community is filled with art enthusiasts and performing artists. These group of cultural elites offer two spectacular events annually, Independence Day and Diwali celebration at the State House. Approximately 1,000 attendees witness this beautiful display of our colorful, multifaceted culture, our Bahurangi Sanskriti. Rhode Island Expansion Art funded seed grant project empowered us to develop cross-cultural bridges with Hmong United Association of Rhode Island. We performed at each other's cultural celebration, and in 2019, we offered our first full fusion performance with IARI and Huari in tandem. A proud moment indeed. 2019 opened a new chapter in the history of the organization. We geared towards connecting youth to our cultural heritage. We offered programs like art contest at public library where kids depicted the significance of historical events. We planned and conducted the Athletics Day at Johnston High School. Kids combined creativity with historical enrichment as part of Humanities Day at Providence College and were awarded by the prestigious judges from Rhode Island College and Brown University. While the support of our funding agencies, RIHPHC, Rhode Island Foundation, has been instrumental in success of these events, it is really gratifying to see the efforts of our parent and youth volunteers who shared IARI's vision and helped extend the frontiers of this organization to youth involvement. With combined effort, today IARI is a beautiful amalgamation as a platform to achieve artistic endeavors while offering youth enrichment activities. And this is just the beginning.
Now, Swati from the Indian Association of Rhode Island will demonstrate how to do a unique wooden craft.
Namaste everyone. My name is Swati and I am a volunteer of Indian Association of Rhode Island. Today I am going to show you how to make this beautiful wooden wall hanging. You can use this piece as just a decorative piece or you can use as a nameplate. So let's see what kind of material we needed. These are the material that I am going to use. First I am going to smoothen this wooden piece using this electric sander. So you can either use this one or if you don't have this one, don't worry, you can use just like regular sandpaper and scrub it off really well. Now it's time to stain this wood piece. So I'm using this wood stain and this is espresso shade. Now on this stained wood piece, I'm going to start drawing some images. So on this one, I'm using a Varley painting style. So as you can see, just try to use the smallest number of brush to draw because it is like kind of stick figure. So it needs little bit of detailing. So now I'm almost done with my drawing part. As you can see, I try to draw activities of village and I made this border using this small mirrors and so it gives like little bit shining and little bit different effect. Okay, now it's time for some decoration. So using this wood glue, I'm going to stick these mirrors on this border. So let's start. By this way you can make different kind of border. So right now I'm just using this different shape of mirror on this top part. Now using this 3D liner, I'm going to draw Lord Ganesha here. It takes more than 24 hours to dry. So be careful while handling this and give enough time to dry them out. And then I use another white color to give outline to this name. Now I'm going to put this screw on this bottom part. Okay, now it's time for decoration. So I'm going to paint this wine cork using different colors. So I use red and then red, yellow and green and purple. So now I'm going to use these beads to connect these two wooden pieces. So I tie this end here and I tie it here and I attach both of them, and the same way I connect this wine cork and this bells. Now I'm going to fix this piece on the back side. So as you can see, I put one on this side and one on this side. This come in a picture hanging kit. Okay, now after putting all my things together, now my project is finished.
The Laotian Community Center promotes and preserves traditional Laotian art, culture, education, leadership, and community service. For over 10 years, they have been instructing young dancers to learn traditional Laotian dance routines. We hope you enjoy their performance.
Chinese or Japanese? None.
This event would not be possible without the support from sponsors. Here's a quick word from Neighborhood Health of Rhode Island.
In neighborhoods all over our state, there are people who need help. People just like you who've been laid off, who filed for unemployment. Family, friends, and neighbors who need health insurance. The people of Neighborhood Health Plan are here for you. Rhode Island has a special enrollment period to help you get coverage now. Call us today to see how we can help. It's why we're here. It's what we do for one another.
En todos nuestros vecindarios hay personas que necesitan ayuda. Personas como usted que han perdido su empleo y necesitan seguro de salud. Nuestro equipo de Neighborhood Health Plan está aquí para ayudarle. Rhode Island tiene un periodo de inscripción especial. Llámenos hoy. Para eso estamos aquí. Para ayudarnos el uno al otro.
The Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission works with many heritage groups and cultural organizations. Next up is a short introductory video about Dorcas International, a nonprofit group that has worked to empower newcomers for nearly 100 years now and strives to create a welcoming environment for all who come to settle here in our ocean state.
When I work with clients, it's like fulfilling my own dream. I came to Dorcas, who at the time I had no money. Dorcas was able to help me practically at the time free of charge because they had a lot of resources. I see myself as being vulnerable, and there was a hand that reached out to me to help me.
All the programs were built around what is it that a newcomer, when they come to this country, needs. We've built a whole range of services to support all the needs that they have in order to more quickly and fully integrate into our community and be able to give back to the community as quickly as possible.
We have a lot of refugees who come from countries that have been devastated by war. And if they are not groomed into the society, they kind of fall by the wayside. So Dorcas have been a good example of helping refugees reach their full potential and goals. With most of the new policies being put in place, it has created a lot more challenges and obstacles for newly arriving immigrants. The population of refugees into the country has been reduced.
We also work with folks in terms of finding employment, but more than that, in really developing a career for themselves while they're here in the U.S. Our staff and our clients are truly genuine, caring people.
They empathize. Those clients that they work with, knowing that they too have walked the same road, and so they really put their mind and soul to what they do.
They want to be here, and they actually believe in the American dream, and they make it work for them. And that is so inspiring when sometimes we can get cynical about all that we have and not appreciate it. It's really awakened in me an appreciation for our country and the freedoms that we offer.
Get ready to get up and dance along with folk beats of India while Dance BFF performs. Dance BFF was founded to promote Bollywood and other forms of Indian dance, as well as create awareness about Indian dance, art, and culture in the community of Rhode Island and beyond.
प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो आन भान शान या की जान का हो दान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो आन भान शान या की जान का हो दान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड दया का भाव या कि शौर्य का चुनाव या कि हार का वो भाव तुम ये सोच लो रंग केसरी हो या मृदंग केसरी हो या कि केसरी हो ताल तुम ये सोच लो
थोड़ी सी धूल मेरी धरती की मेरे वतन की थोड़ी सी धूल मेरी धरती की मेरे वतन की थोड़ी सी खुशबू बाराई से मस्त पवन की थोड़ी सी धोखने वाली दग 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 सांसें चिन्ह हो जुनू जुनू वो बूंदे लाल लहू की ये सब तू मिला मिला ले फिर रंग तू खिला खिला ले ये सब तू मिला मिला ले फिर रंग तू खिला खिला ले और मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती यारा मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती मोहे 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 मोहे
With the help of the Rhode Island Office of Library and Information Services, we were able to connect with local librarians who offered to demonstrate various cultural crafts. All demonstration instructions can be found on the website of the Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission. Estefania Arias of the Providence Community Library will be demonstrating how to make a piñata.
Hi everyone and welcome, bienvenidos. My name is Estefania. I am a youth services librarian and today I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about the Mexican culture. So I'm going to be talking to you about piñatas. So you may have seen piñatas at stores, you may have seen them at celebrations like birthdays. Piñatas are these big objects in different types of usually they're made sometimes they're made with characters like Mario or a princess. Sometimes they're like a circle with cones. The one that I'm going to show you today, I'm going to be making one out of a toilet paper roll. So the purpose of piñatas are basically just to celebrate something. It's usually birthdays, but you can see them at weddings maybe, usually for children, but it can be fun for parents too. They are filled with candy or toys, sometimes fruits or balloons, and these piñatas are meant to be broken. So they get broken and the candy goes everywhere and the kids rush in, sometimes adults rush in to get some of the candy. It's just a fun way to celebrate really anything, mostly usually birthdays, but really it's a fun way to celebrate anything. So I'm going to be showing you how to make one out of a toilet paper roll. So I have an empty toilet paper roll here, but this is the one that I'm going to be showing how to make. Piñatas are typically made with cardboard. You can also make them out of clay. You can really make them out of any cardboard that you have at home. So this one is an empty toilet paper roll, but here I have an empty toothpaste container, or if you have a big box, you can make it out of a big box. And you can see here that I used scratch paper. I used scratch paper. This is paper from the mail and also tissue paper. So any paper that you have is fine. So what you're going to need to make your toilet paper roll piñata is an empty toilet paper roll, scissors, glue or tape. I'm going to be using tape just because it's faster, and then any kind of paper that you have. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I have my empty toilet paper roll. I have the bottom covered, and I'll show you how to do that because you need both ends covered if you're going to put candy in here, candy or toys. So you cover one end, and then that's when you start putting in your paper. So let me show you how to cut the paper. So you typically want about 2 inches of paper, and you're going to fold that in half just to make it easier, and then you're going to cut little strips. So you don't cut it the whole way because you want these little strips to stick together. So don't cut it the whole way because then it's going to rip and it's going to be not as easy to use. So I'm going to use the colorful ones that I already have cut out just because I like the color. So you just wrap it around your toilet paper roll and then you tape it or you glue it. You see? And so then you just keep layering them on top of each other. So let me do another one so you can see. I'll do bright orange. You see that? So we just layer it on top of the other one. There we go. You see that? And before we get to the top, so this end is already covered. Before we get to the top, you want to put in, whatever it is you're putting in, candy, toys, you want to cover it. So I'm just using a piece of paper with a fish. And then I'm going to put it on top, and I'm taping it just so that it stays to the top, okay? But if you have glue, you can use glue. It's going to get broken, right? So it doesn't matter. All right, so let's put another piece of paper just to cover up that. And we're going to put that around. So this can look at that, look at our piñata. And then here is a finished one. So it's pretty simple to make, pretty easy to make. Let me show you, I want to show you an image of a professional one. This is one made by a professional piñata maker. So this is a professional end product. This one is made out of clay, but like I said, you can make them out of cardboard paper too. You can actually find this book at your nearest library. If they don't have a book about piñatas and you want to learn more, they can order the book for you so that you can check it out, or you can read it in the library. Either way is fine. So like I said, this is the one made out of toilet paper roll. This one doesn't have a cover, but it's fine. But this one does. These are meant to be broken. Usually you'll use sticks. If there are no sticks to break it, I've seen people at celebrations use the end of broomsticks. They take off the broom part of the stick and they use broomsticks. Make sure you ask your parents or guardians if you are allowed to do that though. But yeah, have fun. Use any object that you have in your home. Like I said, this one is a box, toilet paper rolls, toothpaste container, whatever you have lying around, you can use to make piñatas. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
The Korean American Association of Rhode Island was founded in 1975 with the desire to celebrate and share Korean culture with Rhode Island.
My name is Raymond Kim, and I am the chair of the board, Korean Association of Rhode Island.
My name is Won Lau. I am the current president of the Korean American Association of Rhode Island.
Our board consists of 15 members who represent the Korean American community in the state.
KAARI was founded in 1975. Our mission is to promote friendship, communication, and welfare among our members, and to educate, inform, and share Rhode Islanders about Korean history, culture, and beautiful heritage.
My name is Bong-Sup Cho, a board member of the Korean American Association of Rhode Island.
My name is Sang-Muk Ji. I'm a member of a cultural committee.
In July 2007, we were able to establish our first physical home, the Korean Culture Center on Park Avenue.
We are an expanding network of Korean immigrants, business owners, community leaders, exchange students, adoptees, second-generation Korean Americans, and any Korean interested parties.
We celebrate Korean culture and recognize and honor of our great relationship with the Korean War veterans of Rhode Island.
I'm Suzanne, the current treasurer.
My name is Angela Sharkey. I am the director of Korean Cultural Art of Rhode Island.
Like any organization, we're in constant transition. With our leadership team, as well as the Expansion Arts Program, we're able to capitalize on this new support and rapidly expand our capacity, accessibility, our network, and therefore our community footprint.
The grant gave us the support we needed to launch a series of traditional Korean art classes, such as Kayagum, Korean harp instrument, and the calligraphy classes. We also strengthened our collaboration with Brown University's Daebak Dance Troupe to showcase K-pop dances and songs in several of our events. Another project we are working on is to bring a professional traditional dance instrument group directly from Korea to showcase Korean traditional dance culture. We have never been able to consider doing something like this prior to the support of RIHPHC and Rhode Island Expansion Art. One other thing I would like to mention is the intangible value of the Rhode Island Expansion Art. The program helped us to connect with other cohorts and alumni to share and exchange ideas through the wide range of workshops and classes. It has improved the way in which Korean Rhode Island Association operates, and we are able to share best practices with one another. Thank you.
The Association Argentina de Rhode Island brings together the rich culture and community of Argentina and Little Rhode. Tango is one of the most influential and recognized dances from Argentina. Originating in the 18th century in Buenos Aires, we're excited to share Tango in Providence with dancers Allison Huff and Michael Enton.
These are unprecedented times, challenging how the YMCA works to strengthen community as we have for nearly 170 years. But we've always found ways to help people and communities in times of crisis. Right now, Ys across the country are providing emergency childcare, shelter, food programs, and outreach to seniors. But we can't do it alone. Whether you're connected to the Y or have a fond Y memory, we need you to stay with us. Reach out to your local Y today and stay with us for a better us.
Here from the Greater Providence YMCA is Diana, who will be teaching us how to do kids yoga. But it is a great introduction to yoga poses for adults too.
Hello everyone, namaste, my name is Diana. I'm here for kids yoga today. Kids yoga, I'm going to use a lot of the animal names in this, and you can pause at any time if you want to do any of the poses a little bit longer. So welcome, welcome, glad to be here. Put your hands together, this is Anjali Mudra, and this is also called your Namaste Mudra, and this is how we open class by saying hello to each other. In this time of social distancing, this is a wonderful way to say hello to people you see in the grocery store or on the streets, a little namaste. Put your hands down by your sides and step your feet apart just a tad and shut your eyes. This is mountain pose. We're going to start breathing in deeply through your belly, all the way up through your lungs, and each time you inhale, you'll inhale positive energy, and each time you exhale, you'll exhale negative energy. Now, as you're standing in mountain pose, you can feel your feet in the ground. You're rising, you're taking that energy and bringing it up through your feet into your body. As you do that, bring your hands up high above your head. This is extended mountain pose, looking up, holding your abdominal muscles in really tightly. Swinging your arms down back by your side. Bring your hands down to the floor. This is your forward fold. All the way down. If your hands don't reach the ground, that's fine. Just let them hang here. You'll feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Just let them hang. If your hands can come all the way down to the floor, please do so. Bend your knees now. We're going to rise up with pulling your belly in and bringing your hands up high above your head once again. And hands come down right back to Anjali Mudra. We're going to go through what's called a sun salutation. So I want you to step to one side of your mat. So we're going to come over here and we're going to take a deep breath up all the way down to a forward fold right there. You know what that was. We're going to come halfway up to a flat back and the hands go down. This is where you're going to step back into a down dog. Your down dog, your heels should be down if they can go. If they can't, it's okay if they're up here. Try to press them down. And this is walking the dog. So you can walk the dog. And then we'll come to a plank right here in front. Hold your abdominal muscles up as you come into plank. The other thing you want to do in plank is you don't want your head to be down or up real high. You want to stay right at a nice long line from your head to your heel. You can also do the plank on your knees. And we're going to come down into chaturanga on your belly. So just take your body all the way down to the mat. And then this is called a cobra. This is a low cobra right here. Lifting up, your shoulders are back. This is a high cobra right here. And this is an up dog. We're going to drop our knees down and slide back into child. Child, your arms are extended out in front of you for extended child, and your hands are back beside you for a full child, letting your shoulders relax down. So just hold there for a moment. We're going to come down onto our backs right here and just rock side to side. This should feel wonderful on your lower back. So you just rock side to side here, rock side to side. Wonderful, wonderful. So this is a wonderful little intro for kids, for yoga. I hope that you felt good today. We're going to bring our legs out on the floor. This is everybody's favorite pose, Shavasana, where your feet wiggle and they flop open. Your hands are up. You're shutting your eyes and you're taking a deep breath in. Take another deep breath in. Remember, as you breathe in positive, healing energy. And as you exhale, let go of any negative energy. Anything sad, anything you don't want to think about, just let it go. Breathing in positive, happy thoughts as you relax on the floor. And you just stay there, right there on the floor. I'm just going to come up and say thank you today. Thank you for being with us today. Wonderful to be with you and hope to see you soon. My name's Diana. Namaste.
Thanks for joining us here today, and we hope that you will come back next week. We'll be learning more about the diverse cultures of our fellow Rhode Islanders. There will be dance and musical performances, educational information, a craft, and even a cooking class on how to make ras malai. There will be something for everyone to enjoy. So we hope to see you back here on Zoom next week.